Hey guys, it's Sam and this is Top 5 Wednesday. If you are new to Top 5 Wednesday, I will leave a link to the Goodreads group down below for topics and such. This week's topic is actually a Booktube SFF Awards Book Babbles crossover topic, so everybody that's participating with that will also be having the same topic, and for that reason I'm doing more than 5, which I've been doing a lot lately, but a lot of these topics that I've wanted to do have more than 5 answers. Oops. This week's topic is our favorite SFF cover art. So let's get going. First we have The Book of Strange New Things by Michelle Faber. This is a fantasy sci-fi-ish story, but it also leans towards almost literary fiction, I guess. I have not read this one yet, but I love this UK edition of this cover. I just think it's so gorgeous. I don't know if it's showing up as beautifully on screen. It's probably getting all like weird white balance issues, but I love this. And I don't know what it is. It's like that weird kind of like, I want to say kaleidoscope, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's this weird like visual illusion type thing that is kind of going on with this, and I just think it's stunning and simple and interesting, and it just draws my eye, this whole gold thing. Like, you don't see this scheme ever. Then we have Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I love this cover. Now, I know a lot of people like the UK edition. I do too, as just like a cover design. It's stunning, but I think this just speaks to what this book is about. It has this kind of like fairy tale look to it, this fairy tale like kind of compartments almost with different themes from the story, and I just think that when you look at this you kind of feel what the story is about, and I love that. It looks like an old fairy tale book, and that's just how this feels. It's like a warm and cozy cover for me. Then we have American Gods by Neil Gaiman, and I have not read this book yet. I've had this book on my shelf forever because I'm actually looking for the larger trade paperback version of this cover, because this is my favorite cover of all the American Gods covers, and I've only been able to find it on mass market, and I don't want to read this book on mass market because it's big. But I love this cover. I don't know what it is about this cover. I just like that they came out with all these kind of covers that had this weird kind of creepy looking text almost, and these like designs, and it just looks very dark and very like this foiled look to it. I don't know what it is, but every other American Gods cover I don't love as much as this. Just has this like rusty feeling, dark feeling to it. I just love it. So if any of you guys know where I can find a trade version of this, please tell me, because I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. But I want to read it in this cover, larger. Then we have The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This is the UK edition as well. I love this. It's so beautiful. You have this little person down here and just the huge space-scape. And who loves space? I love space. So this is so great. I like the American edition as well, but it's a little more like kitschy over the top. And this kind of simple elegance, I think, speaks to the book. Then we have The Bone Witch by Rin Chapeko, and oh my god, this cover is so gorgeous. I've been seeing this for like the last year now, and it just is so pretty. And I've heard conflicting things about the book since it's come out, but I think I'm just going to get it because of how gorgeous this cover is. Like, if this isn't my aesthetic, I don't know what is, because this is it. I had to put Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo on this list because this cover was my phone background for about a year when it got released. So this one is just, it speaks to me. I love this one more than Crooked Kingdom, honestly. I don't know what it is about it. It might be just the color scheme, but I love the crow in the city. Like, I just love it. Like, I look at it and I'm like, makes me. Then we have Robin Hobbs' UK editions, especially of her first trilogy. This is the Farseer trilogy, but I think pretty much all the trilogies are available in these kind of editions. I just adore them. I love the print. I love the way it looks like a worn storybook. It looks kind of like it could be like a King Arthur type tale. I adore them. I love them so much. When you compare them to kind of like the hokey, over-the-top fantasy covers that we have in the United States for her books, these just speak to me way more. We have the UK editions of Brandon Sanderson's books. I just love these so much. I just love like how simple they are. I love the white background of them. I love just the simple colors and how you can just tell from the spines and stuff which series that they're from with the prevailing one color that they have. Like, I just love them. And I know some people make fun of the fact that Booktube only basically buys these editions, which is not true. I've seen plenty of people that have the US editions of his books, but these are just so stunning to me, and I feel like for me they're easier to read than the giant hardcover editions that you can get in the United States. And I also like, even though some people think it's sacrilegious, that they split up in the UK editions the large books, so like Way of Kings and stuff, they split up into 2. Even though I read them together, they split them up, and I like that. So I just love the UK editions that they do. They're so gorgeous and just simple and nice and clean and elegant. I love them. Then we have Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey, or the Expanse series. I've talked about this numerous times recently because I really want to read it, but one of the things that really appeals to me are these covers. I like the giant typography with the colors, and I just like these just sci-fi goodness that is these backgrounds. I just look at that spaceship. No, that doesn't just scream fun to you? I love it. Can't do a video about book covers without talking about Daughter Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, these editions. This is the color scheme that I want to like live my life in, and this is the colors that my hair colors are based on, and I just love everything about this. This Raven Feather gorgeousness. Even though these books are so hard to track down, these editions are so hard to track down, I'm still looking for the last one. Maybe it'll happen eventually, but if I am able to get all of them, I'll be so happy because these editions are so stunningly gorgeous, and I had to have them even if I knew they were going to be a challenge. 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. This has been one of my favorite covers of all time for a long time. I think this is one of my first actual cover buys that I ever made because I saw this cover. I think it won like a bunch of just like book award kind of things that year because everyone was talking about how gorgeous this cover was. And that still remains true. Alright guys, that is it for some of my favorite SFF book covers. Comment down below and let me know some of your favorites. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!